Good day, viewers, and welcome to today's episode of Erongo Talk. I am Precious Nitanapo, your host and presenter for today. Today, we bring you the news, the weather, and a more exciting news coming up. We also have our weekly sports segment. Of course, this weekend, we are looking forward to the inter-high schools, so stick around to hear from our captains.
Hallo kijkers en welkom bij vandaagse episode van Erongo Talk.
I'm your host Nicanor Nangolo.
I am your host Frida Molatu.
I'm your host Shalin Johannes.
Sit gerust terug en geniet hierdie episode met ons.
We didn't count them out. We know they played against Grootfontein.
Die weer is mooi. Dit is 'n eer om hier te wees.
Ondersteun ons. Ons gaan julle trots maak.
Welcome back. It's of course time for our news segment, and first up we have a look at the house-to-house dog inspection campaign led by the Sokoman municipality, who have already visited around 700 houses.
Hi, we are coming from the Swakopmund municipality, and the municipality has embarked on a house-to-house dog inspection. Now basically what brought about this initiative is the observation of many dogs roaming the streets, and we've also received many incidents, or rather many complaints regarding dogs that have chased children or perhaps also bitten children. So the municipality has taken and embarked upon this initiative to kind of just, walk around house to house, identify houses with dogs, and then of course educate the residents on the well-being and the welfare of dogs. And that is basically just how to keep your dog, how healthy should they be, should you have a fence perhaps, and of course also the vaccinations of dogs. Now we all know that if a dog or an animal is unvaccinated, this could be a hazardous situation, as it could increase the cases of rabies, and we would not like that in Swakopmund. Therefore, we also want to collect data on how many dogs we have in and around Swakopmund. So basically this initiative is also collecting data for council so that we have and make informed decisions on the number of dogs that we can cater for in Swakopmund. Now many people are asking, when did this start and how long will it be ongoing? So this project started on the 8th of April 2024, and it will be ongoing until 30th of September 2024. So it's quite a long time. Unfortunately, I cannot exactly say in which location we are, because some residents, unfortunately, we have observed hide their animals from our officials, all right? So we do have 6 officials who will be walking from house to house here in today we are in Matutura. So I will say here in Matutura, our officials, our team will be moving from house to house, educating residents on the welfare of dogs, also the importance of vaccinations, and also licensing of dogs. So all the dogs in and around the Swakopmund Municipal Council.
Now, for those of you that are unaware, Council has highlighted that the purpose of this inspection is just to ensure compliance and that there will be no confiscation or fines issued. In more news, we have a look at Rossing Uranium that recently donated to the Namibian police in the Erongo region a donation of $750,000 towards the maintenance and upkeep of their vehicles.
Again, just to echo what Fikameni and Taylor have said, that what is driving Rossing is our slogan, working for Namibia. And with that slogan, that is why Rossing is continuously cementing its corporate social responsibility. So that drive led to this cooperation between the Erongo Regional Commander's Office. We started way back in 2022, where we already refurbished and maintained vehicles for the Erongo Regional Office police vehicles in 2022 and 2023 as well. A number of vehicles were needing a lot of maintenance requirements to be able to make sure that the police force can execute their work safely in Erongo region. So a total of 11 vehicles were maintained during that period to a total value of around 450,000 to the end of 2023. Now, given the existing cooperation between Rossing Uranium and the Erongo Regional Office Commander, we continued that support. And I want to emphasize that we'll continue that support for keeping the vehicle fleet of the police in the Erongo region reliable, to make sure that our towns can be safe, and then the police force can execute their work. So, with that background, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to inform you today that we'll continue with the support to the Office of the Regional Commander for a donation that we'll be giving out today to the amount of 750,000 Namibian dollars. That amount will be for the next 3 years, starting from 2024, 25, and 26. So effectively, it's a 250,000 support over the next 3 years. Those funds will be utilized for the upkeep of the maintenance upkeep of the vehicles of the Erongo region. It's about 8 vehicles that will be identified and selected by the Office of the Regional Commander that will be part of this program.
I think the general public definitely will be very appreciative of this effort of Rossing Uranium's donation. Now, lastly, in our new segment, the Queen Mary cruise ship has arrived last week in Walfish Bay with over 2,000 passengers. What a beautiful way to end off our news for today. Now, of course, it's not the end of the show. We still have our sports news coming up next. We have the Interschola taking place between Pro-Ed and Walfish Bay. So we'll have a look at what the captains of Pro-Ed High School have to say in that regard.
On the 24th of November 2024, all prepaid meters will be affected by the TID rollover. TID stands for Token Identifier. All prepaid meters have a TID that identifies when prepaid electricity was purchased. It ensures that tokens cannot be used more than once. On the 24th of November 2024, the TID life cycle of all prepaid meters will expire. As a result, the TID value on all prepaid meters will roll over to 0. To be able to recharge your electricity after TID rollover, you must ensure that you update your meter before the 24th of November 2024. There are 2 ways to update your meter. 1. An Erongo Red employee or appointed contractor with an identification card will update your meter for you. A detailed schedule of when Erongo Red will conduct meter updates in your area will be shared on all media platforms. 2. You can update your meter yourself. Visit or call any Erongo Red office for assistance. To check if your meter is updated, enter #005 on the keypad. A code will appear on the screen to indicate your meter status. Remember, you must ensure that your meter is updated before the 24th of November 2024 for uninterrupted vending. For more information, visit any Erongo Red office or call us toll-free on 96000. Erongo Red, power to the people.
Saam met Willem Lauren. Hy is die eerste span die narkies. Willem sê vir my, dis hierdie naweek hoe voel jy? Reg.
Ja, ek voel baie reg. Ek is baie excited. Ek wil dit doen. Ek wil graag vir Pro face. Ek sien baie uit na die game. Ek voel dit gaan 'n lekker game wees, 'n skoon game hopelik. So paar vir die beste.
Sê vir my, wat dink jy gaan die telling wees tussen julle twee?
Seker so 10-0 vir ons. Groot. Ja, ons gaan wel ver wen.
Ons het dit op die rekord, Willem. Ons het dit op die rekord.
Ek moet miskien 'n bietjie ons kyk maar hoe gaan dit, jongens. Kyk maar hoe gaan dit.
Sê vir my, Willem, hoe het julle reg gemaak vir hierdie wedstryd?
Ons het 'n bietjie langer ure begin oefen. Ons het begin harder oefen. Ons het ons coaches bietjie gemix sodat ons nou meer strategie het. Ons het defense en ons het attack geoefen separate. So ek dink ons is reg.
Okay, nou wat is jou boodskap aan Pro? Wat wil jy vir hulle sê?
Pro, is julle reg?
As julle reg. Jou boodskap aan jou gemeenskap, Willem.
My gemeenskap, ek voel ons sal almal happy wees as ons net daar kan wees en ons kan lekker speel. Ek voel ons almal gaan geniet, so ons moet dit nou nie persoonlik maak nie. So wees almal net vriendelik met mekaar asseblief. Wees
daar en wees vriendelik met mekaar.
My naam is Menge van Leres en ek is Pro se netbal eerste span kaptein. Vir die naweek sien ek baie uit. Dit gaan 'n groot uitdaging wees aangesien ons 'n paar spelers wat beseer is, so ons is bietjie kort in spelers. Laas jaar was ons span baie sterk geweest. Die jaar is dit wel bietjie anders, van ons het 3 van ons sterkste spelers verloor. Hierdie jaar is my laaste jaar en ek speel van graad 1 af netbal en ek kan nie wag om my laaste jaar op goeie noot te eindig nie.
Het geesbou hier by was baie privaat en saam met my het ek vir Johanne Brand. Sy is die eerste hockey kaptein. Sy's 'n hockeybokkie. Dit is baie lekker om te sê, hockeybokkies. Ek was ook 'n hockeybokkie back in the day. Ja!
Die lekker is een.
Ja, hy sê vir my, dus hierdie naweek is dit Pro teen was baie privaat. Vertel vir my, hoe voel jy?
Ons is so gereed en ons sien so flippend uit vir hierdie interhoor teen Pro. Want ons het laas naweek het ons 7s teen hulle gespeel. En toe verloor ons. Maar the 7s. En hierdie interhoor wen ons want laas interhoor het ons getaai 0-0, maar hierdie interhoor is ons in, want dit is home ground.
Ja, sy is op Narkie Park hierdie naweek is die plek om te wees. Nou sê vir my Johanne, hoe het julle reg gemaak vir hierdie wedstryd?
Ons het mos die 7s toernooi gespeel. Toe weet ons nou, okay, dis hoe hulle speel, dis hoe hulle ding doen. Nou weet ons wat ons gaan doen om teen hulle dit soos ons game strategy teen hulle. En ons het Beyond Sports Tournament ook gespeel. So ons het baie games soos gehad en ons het toe gister game strategies uitgewerk. So ons is meer as gereed.
Meer as gereed. Nou sê vir my Johanne, gaan jy ook ene daar in die boksing slaan hierdie naweek?
Ek gaan nie net ene nie, ek gaan sommer 3.
Ons het dit op rekord. Nou sê vir my, wat is jou boodskap aan Pro Ed?
Baie sterkte, magte, beste span wen en dis altyd lekker om teen hulle te speel want hulle sportmanskap van en op die veld is so lekker en dis sulke sterk span vir die liga en ons sien dit uit. Baie sterkte.
Jou boodskap aan die gemeenskap?
6:30 op die Narkieveld speel ons. Asseblief kom kyk Vrydag. Baie dankie.
Baie dankie. Jy het julle dit van was baie privaat skool.
Totsiens.
Staten Sanders, ek Pro se eerste van rugby kaptein. Ons het vir Interhoor goed voorberei. Ons weet dit gaan 'n fisiese game wees, dis maar altyd teen Walvis. Dit is baie belangrike game vir ons. Dis nou my laaste jaar as kaptein, my laaste jaar wat ek Interhoor speel, so dit gaan baie emosioneel wees. En dan ook het ons 6 ouens wat ons 50ste caps maak hierdie jaar. So dit gaan 'n groot game wees vir ons.
Okay, nou julle het verlede jaar ook vir Walvis baie aangevat. Wat gaan julle beter doen hierdie jaar?
Hierdie jaar ons backline is baie beter as laas jaar. Ons baie meer geervaar is met dieselfde ouens, maar ons speel ons nou al langer, so ons verstaan meer.
You worked hard for your money, and DStv gives you a lot more to enjoy for a lot less than you think. So rather than fast food just for you, how about entertainment for the whole family? Instead of date night with your bae, how about countless nights for you, bae, and the kids? And don't settle for a few hours with your homies. Settle in with over 720 hours of the best entertainment on the continent.
Triple drum roll.
We've got everything, including movies, series, sport, kids,
Totally awesome.
and local shows.
I'm here.
Watch on the go with DStv Stream and control your entire account with the My DStv app. Enjoy incredible extras like crystal clear HD, box office, and catch up. And with so many different package options, there's something to suit every pocket. DStv, a lot more to enjoy for a lot less than you think.
Okay, on the moment is most of what I'm doing is repairing cars. That will be mechanic, bodywork, spray paint, auto electric, all that stuff that is doing with a motor, or let me say with a car. Okay, the other thing is that, let me propose it like this, is that I like to do something with my hands. I like to figure something out. So far, really, it's so difficult to say which one I like the most of, let me say, that I do. The most stuff that I can remember that I do before this time, let me say 3-4 years back, is the welding stuff that I do. An example, there's a lot of signboards that is standing next to the road on the B2 or B1 that I put on. So every time when I pass there, I can see what was coming from my hands and my mind. So there's also another place that I do some renovation, house, cars, that every time when I pass there, it's what I'm feeling about. So I don't know if I'm the first one, but so far nobody advertised it, nobody tell me about it. I didn't hear everywhere. So it's a compressor. If you make an example, this is the ones that you buy from any other places like the hardware store, Simot, for a compressor. And if I know everyone knows what is a compressor. To explain, is to build up air in the tank and use it for air to use to blow anything that is dirty, everything. And then this is the original one that you buy from Simon, hardwares like Wurman, built it anyway. So to come to mine is make an example. It stays the same. Let me turn it away, right like this. If you can see, to explain to you, the first thing, it's an electric motor. It's the same like the compressor that I mentioned, that is the original one. But this is where it comes. This is a aircon pump that is coming from a car. You know, when you need some fresh air, cooled air in your car, this is the pump. So what I use is, I use this pump, connect it on a electric motor. So every motor that is getting some air in, also blow it out. So it have to go somewhere. The same with an engine on the compressor. It's also doing the same. So I'm going to use the air pump, the aircon pump, because it's a little bit silent. So this is the first one. Okay, let me push away this one. And this is the mini compressor. Let me call it like that. So, first of all, I know there's a lot of people that's going to know that is working with this stuff, what it is. First of all, this is also a tank, but this tank is keeping the let me say, gas inside for your aircon in the car or in your fridge. Anything that you want to refill is this one that you have to cool, or let me say freeze the freezer. Okay, this is the tank. Then the other thing is this pump. This is coming from a freezer. So this is the one that is running every day in your house for keeping your stuff cold inside the freezer. Okay. If you can hear the sound, I hope you can hear the sound. This is how it sounds in a freezer or a fridge. And it's running very quiet. I like it. This one you can use in your house. Make an example, when your wife or any person is cleaning the house, you can blow off all the stuff inside because it's quiet. You can also use it on a Sunday, not to disturb your neighbors. So, if I switch it off, now comes the story. So there's your air. Your pipe is coming on to blow anything that you want to blow. Happy with that one. All I have to do on this one, clean it nice, spray paint it, and there it goes. But for an example, here's the plug, give it power. So I have to connect this pipe inside the tank, but on the moment I still have to get that stuff. So if I close it with my finger, you can hear the air. All I have to do is just to put a filter for the dust not to go inside the motor. But if you can hear closely, it goes. You can even see the dust. If I make like this, there's go. When COVID was around, it was tough for everyone to get alive in that time. It was so difficult. No job. Everyone tries to keep that little bit money that they still have because nobody knows what will happen. Sorry for the people that lost their family. I'm very sorry about that. But it was so difficult for everyone to get that little piece bread on the table. So I try to do something to survive in that small moment, or let me say in that year. I cannot remember how long was it, but I was struggling, but I survived. I tried to do what is the best for my family to put bread on the table. So let me show you what I was doing that time when COVID was in that moment by us. Okay, what I mentioned is this one, the time in COVID. It's a sanitizer stand. If you can remember, that time it was difficult for us. So I invent this to help the other ones that they need also. So everyone so far knows how does it work. The bottle is coming inside here with a small pipe. Put your hands under and press the bottle. So automatically it pumps in your hands the sanitizer. This is one of them that I invent. Even the sticker is still here. You have it. You have it. So far everything that I can do, or what I think I can do, I take it, really.
Erongo Red is looking for heroes like you to help stop copper cable theft. It's a crime that affects everyone. It causes unplanned power outages, leads to public safety hazards, exposes wires that can cause injury or death, and increases electricity tariffs. So let's work together to stop copper cable theft. Report suspicious activity to 96000 toll free or 081 144 2373. Erongo Red. Power to the people.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please do make sure to visit our website, that is www.erongo.com.na. For more of our news items, definitely stop by our website. Also, do make sure to follow us on Facebook and have a look at our DStv channel, that is channel 285, and GOtv channel 25. But for me, Precious, it's goodbye until next time.